Hey guys, it's Neil here again, back for another Mundus update. This time I did the recording a little bit differently. It seems like I'm changing in every single update, but that's fine. So this time I was having recording problems, so I got my cousin to record it and play it. So I'm just gonna be voicing over the footage that he had, and I'm gonna probably put up another video, or he is on his channel, of just me and him playing the game and like our actual voices and stuff. So yeah, let's get started. Clickety click. So there's a couple changes to the space station if Nick stays around here for a little bit. Oh no, okay. There's the storage, the blacksmith, and the housing and armory shop. All of them work, and all of them are fully implemented. Well, not fully. The crafting, housing, and armory place still needs a bunch more recipes and stuff. There is a guy, Nick is about to die in like 2 hits. I increased the amount of times that you can die, and showed that little nice death message thing. Just to keep the combat a little bit more fresh and hits actually sort of matter. So yeah. You can see that when he's breaking the rocks, he gets the asteroids. He actually gets rocks in his inventory down there, next to the wood. Yeah, and he's just flying around, breaking some more rocks. What he's trying to do is he's trying to make an axe. Now, with the stuff that I've implemented, he does have all of the abilities to make an axe. So right now, he's getting some petroleum, which is basically oil. And he's getting iron ore to make iron, and then he's going to mix it with the wood that he already has to make an axe at that housing and weapons place. So I will meet you guys when something interesting happens in this video. And we're back. Let's start it up. Here he found his planet. The planet is a slightly different color. I've changed the thing. You can see that you can actually go through the planets, as Nick's so gracefully demonstrating here. Smashing into the planet with his head. He found a pretty good planet. Medium size. He's got some fluff trees. Something that should be noted about the trees is that later they're going to be able to have their DNA spliced, so you can take the sapling from a tall tree, and then the sapling from one of those fluff trees, and you can make a fluffy tall tree. Or you can take the spores from a mushroom tree, which is an upcoming tree coming out, and mix it with another one to make something mixed with a mushroom. And each tree gives something special. Like the tall tree gives the most wood. The fluff tree gives this sticky fluff stuff, which is used for a couple other recipes. And yeah. So I think Nick's just gonna do a bunch more stuff. There, he named his Cuntsville. Okay. He named his planet, and he's just screwing around for a little bit. I'll meet you guys when something interesting happens. I just wanted to show this. In a couple seconds, Nick's about to get a chase worm, probably out of this one. Yeah, there he goes. That little green thing that you can barely see is called a chase worm. He just got it in his inventory. Basically, there's a random chance that once you break an asteroid, a little chase worm can pop out, and you gotta chase him down. And then you can get him. He's used for speed upgrades, so ways that you can speed up your ship, obviously. And those will be able to be bought at the space station, and only the space station. You can't somehow make something to get upgrades at your planet. Alright, here we are back at the space station. Nick just died and he's right back. He's going to show off the blacksmith. This is just something for refining your raw minerals. You put your fuel in that bottom slot underneath the up arrow, and then you put your actual iron ore in the top one above it, and then it gets refined after a little bit to good iron, and it also takes the fuel as it's doing that. It takes a bit of a while to do it if you're using that kind of blacksmith, but if you actually make one at that housing and tools section, then you can place it on your planet. It's 2 times faster, and you could get certain additives. So if you refined some raw iron, you might be able to get titanium or silicon that can be used for other things, mandatory other things. So yeah, there's the blacksmith right there. I'm going to talk more about how that whole crafting thing works with the housing and weapons and stuff, and I will meet you guys there. And here we are back at the space station. He's got lots of iron ore. I don't know how much that is because the playback quality isn't as good. But he's also got some oil. His planet is under attack. So he's going to just smelt up his stuff and then leave to go protect his planet. And here's how he does it. Wrong slot, wrong slot. It's taking a bit of a while. Okay. It's kind of a... There it goes. Okay. He puts the fuel in there, and then it starts leading up, and then he just leaves back to his ship, and then he goes to protect this planet. So yeah, I'll meet you guys back when he's done killing the thing attacking his planet, and we'll show how the whole item crafting thing works. And here we are back. He went back and attacked the guy that was attacking his planet. He got it back. Now he's going to take his stuff out of the blacksmith. So here he goes. Now, blacksmith. You can see that his fuel has run out a little bit, and his ore just finished smelting. So he's taking out his refined ore. Then his petroleum. He wants to save it. And here we go. Here's housing and weapons. This is how it works. What are you doing, Nick? I don't know how this is. Okay. Yeah, Alright, now here's housing tools. Then he scrolls. Then he's trying to make this, but he can't because he has no gel, and it's kind of impossible to get gel right now because there's no way to kill your creatures. And you get gel from blobs, the tiny little jumpy guys. Here's how you get it. So you place the amount that you want there and the amount that you want there, you can take it out. So he could have made another one if he wanted to, but there's not really a reason to because they don't break. So yeah, here he goes to his planet. I'm just going to keep it running because there's not much left in the video, and he's literally just going to go back and chop down a couple trees, and then that's it. I'll address a couple things in this time. You'll probably notice that the mouse is a little bit off. It's a problem with aspect ratio. I don't know how to fix it, to be quite honest. I'm going to work on it just a little bit more, but I think it has something to do with the changing of quality and of window size. But yeah, so right now a lot of stuff is being done. There's a lot of stuff that actually wasn't shown off in this, and I'm going to keep that a little bit of secret because I don't want to give away everything I'm doing. So here he is back at his planet. He's just gonna chop down some of those trees. You guys actually haven't seen the tree chopping down. So here he goes around his planet. Okay. Down he goes. Now, you can see how he really found that axe swinging thing funny, because it is sort of like weird the way that he swings the axe. You gotta right click on the trees and then hold it down, and then if you swing it enough then they'll fall down. There'll be a bunch of different tiers of axes, each taking less and less time to chop down trees. This specific one is the slowest kind, and it takes quite a while to chop down the trees, and you don't get as much saplings when you use that. Same amount of wood, but just not as much saplings. There it goes. Falls down, nice little falling animation. The tall trees, or the green trees, look exactly the same to that, the way that they fall. The mushroom trees, once they're implemented, they're just gonna, literally, crash into the earth. They're not gonna, fall and tilt over. just because I think mushrooms wouldn't really do that. But yeah, mushrooms will also give you wood, but they'll also give you other things like mushroom caps and spores and stuff. Yeah, so he's chopping down all these trees. I think it takes a little bit longer time to cut down the taller ones. So yeah, he's shown you everything that's been added, pretty much. Except for the things that I don't want to show you. You'll notice that he got armor scales there from killing all those space pirates, the little snake guys. Those will be used for defense upgrades later. So yeah, that's what I've shown. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.
I'm gonna chop down this bitch. Look at my guy with an axe. He's like, come here, trees, I'm gonna get you. Look at this. Gonna get you. Look at this saddle. Look at this saddle. How do I do it?
I'm glad you find it comical. You right click on the.
Look at him go! Gotta get this tree! Quickly! I don't even